Good morning, everybody. I'm over here having my union break. But before I have my union break, I just want to talk about why I say some of the things I say. And if you are, if you've been with me for a while, then you probably have an idea of why I say the things I say. If you are new to the channel, then you are probably scratching your head wondering, why does he just say some of the random stuff that he says? I thought I came here and I thought this was a van channel, and then all of a sudden these random things come out. Well, if you are new to the channel, you may think these things are random. If you've been around for a while, then you know that they're not random, that I have a reason for saying what I say. And my reason, even before I go to my reason, indeed my channel is about the van, about van life. I bought a van and I built it and I live in the van, and then I started my channel. I didn't start the channel before I did the van. I had the van, and then I'm like, I might as well have a channel, and that's what I've done. But I'm also in the channel. So the channel is not just about the van. I'm in there too. I'm the creator of the content that you see. I don't have anybody else creating it for me or editing it. I do all the hype. Well, don't tell Spielberger I said that. Just keep it between us. Yeah, but I do basically all the work myself, and I don't have any help. And don't tell him I said that, please, or Van Jones or the other guy. But my channel is about the van and about me. And because it's so about me, I have to interject myself into it. Now, if I wanted to make just about the van, and if I wanted to have my channel very, what's the word? Not random, not specific, very... I forget the word, but if I didn't want to have controversy, right? If I just wanted to make like generic videos, that's probably the word I wanted to use, about van life, and if I was traveling all the time and all that, I probably could have 114,000 subscribers instead of 14,000. But I interject myself into the videos, and I interject what's on my mind at any particular time. That's why if you are new to the channel and if you are still sticking around, then wonder no more. And that's why I do with the stuff I do. And I do the stuff I do for this particular reason. I'm a Christian, and I'm not ashamed to say it. And I've never hidden my faith from the very first video. I had my verses there at the end. I had verses in the beginning. My faith was all over my videos. Okay, but my videos, I mean, I could have created a channel about my faith. I could have just created a channel about that, but I didn't. My channel is about my van. So I understand the confusion that some people have when they come to my channel and they see videos about van life and this and that, and then once in a while, boom, there's a video about faith, and they may get confused. But I do it for a reason, because if you believe what I believe, then you know that you just can't keep quiet. I just cannot believe that God exists. I cannot just stay silent knowing that God became one of us. He came down to this planet. He saved us on a cross. He offered all of us salvation. And that salvation is free to everyone, but each one has to accept it. and he has to come to believe. So when my Savior said, if you keep quiet, one day I will be quiet about you. If you don't stand up for me, I won't stand up for you. So when you have that mentality like I have, that everything on this planet, everything we do, all the buildings that we build, all the videos that we build, that we do, all the things that we say, all the books that we write, everything that's done on this planet is absolutely, positively meaningless for eternity. They're meaningless. They have no meaning whatsoever. These videos that I'm doing 1,000 years from now, they're meaningless. If I had 100 billion subscribers making $100 billion a year, it would be all meaningless, unless I say what I have to say, and unless I tell you of my faith, unless I tell you about the Savior that's ready to save you if you're not one of His yet. This is why I say the things I say, because He is more important than me. He is more important than my channel. He is more important than the videos I make. He is more important than how many subscribers I get. He is more important than how much money I get or make. He is more important than everything else. In the end, it's what we, each one of us, believers, does for the Messiah, does for Jesus, Yeshua, than anything else. That's what's important for eternity. This is why, even though my videos are about van builds and van traveling and living in a van, I still bring this up because this is what's most important. And I just can't keep it inside me. And when I see stuff that contradicts what I believe in, I'm going to speak about it. When I feel the need to say something, I'm going to say it. I'm not going to hide it. I'm not going to keep it to myself. So this is why, if you are new, you may think my videos are random, but my videos are not random. They have a meaning behind it. And if I stay silent, then how can I expect my Savior to say one day, "Well done, you faithful," I can't be silent. So if you don't like that, then your problem is between you and God, and you have a problem. That's a big problem that you have, and you better straighten that out, and you better believe in a right person, in a right God. Because if you don't have the right God, and you don't have the right Messiah, and you don't have the right Jesus, because there's many Jesuses, many Messiahs going around, many false gods. If you don't have the right one, you'll be lost for eternity. Interrupting high production. I think I talked enough. So let me go have my
in about 10 minutes.
let me go have my my breakfast, and I talked enough. But this is why sometimes I ramble the way I do. And if I was just rambling, it is what it is. But I just can't keep silent. I just can't do it. And if I lose all my subscribers, and if I only have one left, so be it. If I have none left, guess what? I'll still be making videos. I'll still be doing the same thing I'm doing now. Because I don't depend on YouTube to make a living. Maybe if I depended on YouTube for make a living, but even if I depended on YouTube for a living, knowing what I know, I would still do the same thing. I just, because when you know what you know, and when you know your Savior, and you know, like if I was a doctor and I knew that you had cancer, and I knew that you had a terrible disease that was going to kill you unless I told you, and unless we acted upon it, and we treated that disease, whatever you had, and I kept it to myself and I let you die, then what kind of person, what kind of doctor would I be? If I know what I know and I don't say it, and you never hear it, and you die, and you never had a chance to hear it, and you could have, for me at least, and you didn't because I didn't open my mouth, then I would be no better than anybody else. That's why I have to keep talking. But sometimes I do talk too much. So I'll see you later.